Dear Starseed from Gaia, the love story written in your soul before you were born is not a myth. It is the most real thing that has ever happened to you, and it is unfolding right now. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I am delivering this transmission on behalf of the Arcturian Love Council, who have been watching your journey and called this message into your awareness at precisely this moment. They need you to hear this. What you carry in your heart is not ordinary love. It is an ancient, pre-contracted bond so rare that entire generations will pass without witnessing it. You chose this. You agreed to this before your feet touched this earth, and the reason it has shaken you to your core, the reason it has broken you open in ways no human explanation could satisfy, is because it was never meant to be a human love story alone. It was meant to be a sacred one. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the divine blueprint written between you and your twin flame, and why this love has the power to awaken not just you, but everyone it touches. But here is the first revelation. The shock you feel when you encounter this love is not confusion. It is recognition. Your soul already knows this person. What your mind calls impossible, your heart has always called home. You did not find this video by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something in you was ready to remember what you agreed to before this lifetime began. This is not content. This is a transmission delivered at the exact moment your soul was prepared to receive it. If you feel your heart responding to these words, affirm it, like this transmission to say to the universe, I am ready to remember. Subscribe if you are walking the twin flame path and you are aligning with sacred union. And comment 1111 if something in your chest just opened. This is not just a message, this is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance. The Arcturian Love Council did not bring you here to turn back now. Your heart knows why you are here. And yet here you are, still searching, still feeling that pull in your chest that most people around you cannot explain and have never felt. That ache is not a wound from a past relationship, a scar from a love that faded, or a connection that broke. That ache is a frequency. It is your soul remembering something that has not yet fully arrived in your physical reality. And the distance between that celestial memory and your present moment is precisely what you have been calling loneliness. It is the echo of a symphony your spirit knows by heart, yet your ears have yet to hear in its full, resplendent glory. Most souls on this profound path have been told the same story. A gentle lullaby meant to soothe, but often leaving you feeling stranded on an island of expectation. Be patient. The right person will come. Focus on yourself first. And while there is undeniable truth woven into that often repeated advice, it was never the complete tapestry. It was a single thread, not the grand design, because what is happening to you is not ordinary longing, not the simple ache for human comfort, or the desire for a shared glance across a crowded room. What is happening to you is a recognition awakening, a deep cellular stirring that knows the profound difference between a convenient connection, a temporary port in a storm, and a soul-coded reunion, a homecoming of twin flames. And because you intuitively grasp that difference, you could never settle for less. Not because you are too picky, as the world might judge. Not because you are broken, as your inner critic may whisper, but because your heart, your very energetic essence, has already been calibrated to a specific, high frequency, and anything below that feels like wearing clothes that do not belong to you, a costume that chafes against your true being. That is the profound truth no one often tells you about souls like yours. The very depth that makes you capable of extraordinary, soul-shattering love is also the very thing that makes ordinary, lukewarm love feel profoundly empty, like trying to quench a thirst with salt water. You have sat across tables from kind, decent, well-meaning people, souls who offered companionship and affection, and felt a cavernous stillness within. Not out of arrogance, but out of an unassailable honesty that your soul could not deny. Your soul was not moved. It remained dormant, untouched by the surface-level connection. And you walked away from those encounters carrying a quiet, gnawing shame, a whisper of doubt that asks, "What is wrong with me?" Nothing is wrong with you. Everything about you is working exactly as it was divinely designed, tuned to a higher cosmic station. What you find in the first pinned comment below is not another book about patience. The divine love frequency code was created for exactly this moment in your journey, the moment you are in right now, where you are close enough to feel it but still unable to fully reach it. It contains 5 Arcturian transmissions designed to dissolve the wounds that keep your signal dim and activate the frequency that makes sacred union not just possible but inevitable. It will only remain available through the link in that first pinned comment for a short time. If something in your heart just responded to those words, that response is your answer. Now let us go deeper, beyond the mere understanding of why you have been waiting, for that is only the trailhead. What comes next is the activation, the turning of the keys that open the sacred chambers of your heart one by one, until what has been locked away, shielded by time and experience, finally breathes again, unfettered and free. The first key is the worthiness unlock, and it is the one most souls unconsciously resist because it asks the most uncomfortable yet most vital question of all. Do you truly, in the deepest core of your being, believe you deserve the profound, soul-igniting love you are calling into your reality? Not intellectually, not as a rehearsed spiritual affirmation you recite before sleep to convince yourself, but in your very bones, in your baseline energetic signature, in the unguarded, raw moment when you allow yourself to truly imagine being chosen, truly being seen in your totality, truly being held without a shadow of a doubt or condition. Can you, let yourself believe that is genuinely available for you? So many souls on the twin flame path answer this question, with a palpable hesitation, a subtle recoil that speaks volumes more than any spoken word. They have spent so many lifetimes pouring their energy into loving others into their highest potential, acting as catalysts for growth and transformation, that somewhere along the cosmic continuum, they forgot to include themselves in the grand equation of divine love. The worthiness wound does not announce itself with a fanfare. It lives in the quiet, insidious moments where you minimize your own needs, where you accept less than you intuitively know you deserve, where you subtly convince yourself that desiring more is somehow selfish or greedy. And as long as that deep-seated wound remains unexamined, unaddressed, it acts as a potent signal distortion. Your heart is broadcasting waves of love, yes, but underneath that outward signal, the core frequency is also broadcasting a subconscious belief that whispers, "I am not quite enough for what I truly desire." And the universe, which operates as a perfect, unwavering mirror to our inner states, reflects that distorted signal back to you in the form of connections that shimmer tantalizingly close but never truly reach the shore of your soul. The worthiness unlock is not about becoming more, about adding layers to yourself. It is about the gentle yet powerful process of removing the deeply ingrained belief that you were ever less than whole, less than worthy. When that key turns, you cease the relentless cycle of attracting love as a cosmic test and begin to receive love as an inherent, undeniable truth of your existence. The second key is the mirror recognition, and this key requires a level of radical honesty, a stark self-awareness that many souls are not yet fully prepared to embrace. Your divine counterpart is not coming to complete you, to fill a void that you believe exists within. They are coming to reflect you, to be a crystal clear mirror to the magnificent, multifaceted soul that you already are. And that is an entirely, fundamentally different paradigm. Completion implies a deficit, a sense that something essential is missing within you that another person must supply. But sacred union, the union of twin souls, does not operate on a model of deficiency. It operates on a profound model of resonance. It is about two whole, sovereign frequencies meeting each other at full amplitude, at their highest vibration, and co-creating something magnificent and potent that neither could ever generate alone. The reason this key is so crucial is because so many souls are unconsciously seeking their divine counterpart as a ready-made solution to their own unfinished inner work. They yearn to be found before they have fully finished the monumental task of finding themselves. And what arrives in that energetic space is not the divine partner you envisioned, but rather another profound lesson, another mirror held up to show you the very unhealed places, the shadow aspects you were desperately hoping love would magically erase. When this key turns, you stop the frantic outward search for someone to arrive and instead begin the powerful inward journey of becoming someone who is already fully present, fully whole, vibrating at the exact frequency of the love you are calling into your life. And in that embodiment, something extraordinary, alchemical, shifts. The mirror you have been so desperately searching for can finally find something of equal brilliance, something truly worth reflecting. The third key is the karmic release, and this key is perhaps the most energetically dense and transformative of all, because it asks you to consciously, intentionally dissolve energetic agreements that your soul may have made long before this lifetime even began. You are, in essence, carrying energetic cords, unseen but potent, from relationships that were never meant to become permanent residences in the heart. Some of those relationships may have felt like home, a beacon of warmth and belonging. Some of them, however, broke you open in ways you are still, perhaps unconsciously, recovering from. And because they were so significant, so formative, so devastating in their sheer depth, a part of your being may hold the subconscious belief that holding on to the residual pain is a form of honoring what was profoundly real. But understand this: those relationships were contracts, designed for learning and growth, not eternal destinations. They were classrooms, not sacred cathedrals built for perpetual worship. And when you continue to hold their energetic residue within your field, you are in essence occupying sacred space with past lessons, instead of making room for present love. The karmic release is not about forgetting, not about pretending that what happened did not profoundly shape you. It is about looking at each energetic cord still attached to your heart from a relationship that has irrevocably ended, and stating with full spiritual authority and unwavering conviction, "I received what this was sent to teach me. I honor the soul who carried this lesson with me, and I lovingly and finally release this agreement." When this key turns, a vast, expansive space opens within your energetic field, a space that has perhaps remained closed for longer than you can consciously comprehend, and into that newly created sacred emptiness, something entirely new, something divinely aligned, can finally, joyfully enter. The fourth key is divine timing. Surrender, and for souls who have journeyed through the long vigil of waiting as you have, this key can often feel like the most painful, the most challenging one to accept. Because surrender, to the uninitiated mind, can sound eerily like giving up. It can sound like settling for disappointment, even if it's dressed in the elegant robes of spiritual acceptance. But that is not what this key unlocks, not what true surrender entails. True surrender is not resignation. It is not passive endurance in the face of hardship. It is the active, conscious, powerful choice to trust that the same divine intelligence that placed the profound memory of this sacred love within the very fabric of your soul also holds the precise coordinates for when and how it will manifest in your physical reality. The universe is not deliberately delaying your love to punish you. It is not withholding what you so deeply deserve because you are somehow unworthy. It is meticulously orchestrating conditions, weaving a tapestry of events and energies that neither you nor your divine counterpart can fully perceive from the limited perspective of the human experience. Every moment of preparation, every healing journey undertaken, every expansion of consciousness achieved, every night you consciously chose your own growth over comfortable distraction, has been a precise refinement of the signal you are broadcasting to the cosmos. Divine timing surrender is not about waiting passively, without purpose or direction. It is about trusting deeply, actively, while simultaneously continuing to rise, to evolve, to become. When this key turns, the suffocating anxiety that has been tightly wrapped around your longing begins to loosen its grip. And in that loosening, your energetic frequency becomes cleaner, clearer, and more magnetic than it has ever been, drawing your destiny to you with irresistible force. The fifth key is magnetic embodiment. And this is where the transmission of understanding moves beyond the intellectual and into the realm of active, powerful creation. Everything you have been calling into your life already exists, vibrating as a pure frequency. Your divine counterpart is not some elusive mystery waiting to be solved. They are a resonance, a harmonic frequency waiting to be matched. And resonance, remember, does not respond to longing. It does not respond to desperation or to the silent, desperate bargaining that often takes place in the dark, quiet hours when you wonder if this lifetime will finally be the one. Resonance responds to embodiment, to you, right here, right now, in your ordinary Tuesday afternoon, choosing to live as if the love you are calling in has already begun its magnificent journey toward you. This does not mean performing a happiness you do not authentically feel. It does not mean bypassing your grief or forcing a vibration that is not true to your current experience. It means choosing, in each small, daily moment, to honor yourself as someone who is already worthy of extraordinary, soul-deep love. It means speaking to yourself in the intimate, private language of your own thoughts, with the same tenderness, the same compassion you would extend to a beloved. It means building a life that genuinely feels like home to the soul you are, so that when your divine counterpart arrives, they are not entering a space that was hastily put together for them. They are entering a vibrant, beloved world that you are already joyfully inhabiting. When this key turns, you stop being a soul who is passively waiting for love to begin. You become a soul who is already living from a place of love. And in that embodied frequency, everything, absolutely everything, changes. The sixth key is separation wisdom. And for those on the twin flame path who have already met their counterpart and are now navigating a phase of distance, silence, or profound separation, this key is the alchemical element that transforms what may feel like the most devastating experience into the most profound spiritual initiation. Separation is not abandonment. It is not evidence that the sacred connection was not real or divinely ordained. It is the universe deliberately creating the precise, often challenging conditions under which both souls must grow, evolve, and ultimately embody the highest versions of themselves that the union requires. Twin flame separation is not a punishment for past mistakes or a sign that you chose an incorrect path. It is a sacred pressure, the very kind of pressure that transforms humble coal into a magnificent, radiant diamond. The silence is not an emptiness to be feared. It is a space brimming with everything that needs to move, to be healed, to be released within both individuals before the reunion can truly hold its divine integrity. And the souls who emerge from this crucible of separation, with their love for each other not only intact but expanded, with their faith not extinguished but deepened, with their own inner wholeness more complete and radiant than it was before. Those are the souls whose reunion, when it finally arrives, creates something the world has rarely, if ever, witnessed. When this key turns, you stop counting the days of distance and begin to honor them as sacred days of divine becoming, of soul evolution. The seventh key is reunion readiness, and this is the final, pivotal key that no amount of waiting, no amount of wanting, and no amount of humping, and no amount of hoping can substitute for. Your divine counterpart, magnificent as they are, cannot enter through a door that remains locked from the inside. And that final lock, the ultimate gatekeeper, is always yours to open. This key turns when you have diligently completed the work required by the previous keys, when you have claimed your inherent worthiness, become your own unwavering mirror, release the heavy karmic weight of the past, surrendered completely to sacred timing, powerfully embodied magnetic resonance, and discovered the profound gift hidden within the crucible of the gap between you. This key turns when your heart is not just open, but irrevocably healed. Not just willing, but fully, irrevocably ready. Not just longing, but utterly, magnificently whole. And in that state of inner wholeness, something extraordinary occurs. Something that no spiritual teaching, however profound, can fully prepare you for. You stop needing the reunion to happen in order to feel complete, in order to feel whole. And paradoxically, it is precisely in that moment of absolute inner completion that the conditions for outer union finally, seamlessly align. The universe does not bring sacred union to those who are desperate for it, who are desperately lacking. It brings it to those who have already become it, who embody it from within. Reunion readiness is not a distant destination you arrive at after more time passes. It is a conscious, powerful choice you make, right here, right now, to embody the very love you have been calling into existence. Here is the truth that your heart has always known, a silent knowing deep within your essence, but that your mind, conditioned by the mundane, has been afraid to fully receive. You are not someone who missed their golden chance at love. You are not too much, too sensitive, too deep, too aware for love to find you. You are not being made to wait because you are somehow less deserving of this profound connection. You are waiting because what is coming for you is not ordinary. It is extraordinary. It cannot be rushed because what is being built for you and, more importantly, within you requires every single experience you have already lived through, every heartbreak that cleared a false foundation, every goodbye that gracefully freed you from a path that was never truly yours, every lonely night that deepened your capacity to receive love rather than merely survive its absence. The Arcturian Council speaks to souls like yours with an immense, unwavering reverence. They do not see your profound longing as a problem to be solved, a flaw to be fixed. They see it as undeniable evidence of your unique frequency, irrefutable proof that you are carrying within you the divine template of a love so rare, so potent, so transformative that most lifetimes never even encounter its possibility at all. And they are asking you tonight, with utmost clarity and love, to hear this divine message. You are not being forgotten. You are not being overlooked. You are being meticulously prepared for something that will not just change your individual life. It is destined to change the lives of everyone who has the privilege of witnessing it unfold. Tonight, before sleep finds you, place one hand over your heart and speak these words aloud, not as a prayer to something outside yourself, but as a powerful declaration from the deepest chamber of who you are. Say this: I am worthy of divine love. I align with my sacred union. I trust the timing of my heart's journey, and I am ready to receive what has always been mine. Feel the profound shift that follows this sacred declaration. That is not mere wishful thinking or a fleeting emotional response. That is your energetic frequency responding to an undeniable truth, vibrating in alignment with your soul's deepest desire. Before you scroll away, take a sacred moment to be an active participant in what is forming here. In this collective space, drop one genuine intention into the comments below. Something real, something from the depths of your heart journey. Then, seek out someone else's comment and respond with heartfelt encouragement, with pure love, with the simple, powerful recognition that you see them, that you acknowledge their journey. This is not just content for consumption. This is collective healing in action. And love, as you know, multiplies exponentially when hearts connect in honest, vulnerable spaces like this one. If something in this message resonated deeply within you, if it felt like a divine whisper directly to your soul, do not keep this precious transmission to yourself. Someone in your life, perhaps closer than you realize, is standing at a door exactly like the one you have just opened. And they need this message, this transmission, as much as you did. Share it freely, with love. And if you felt the unmistakable soul nudge to remain connected to this current of divine love guidance, to stay immersed in this flow of higher wisdom, then subscribe. Stay in the flow. There is so much more coming for you here than you can possibly imagine. You are not just watching. You are actively healing. This is your sacred space, a sanctuary for your soul's unfolding. And we are just truly getting started.